Masahiro Sakurai, the 48-year-old man known for the creation of one of the biggest gaming icons to ever exist, Kirby, as well as creating one of the biggest crossovers, Super Smash Bros., having the ability to stop aging at 19. Wait a second, is he aging backwards? And being a massive troll. Hey everyone, this is Matt from the 3 Stock, and while Pina and Rayshawn are playing Red Dead Redemption 2, I'd like to make an analysis of Sakurai's trolling leading up to the release of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. First things first, I would like to mention that while I do bring in some strong facts, the main point I am getting to is based on speculation. So, take it with a grain of salt. I also respect Sakurai, as I love many of the Kirby titles and the character itself, and Super Smash Bros. Is probably my favorite fighting game. That being said, before we can talk about his trolling, let's begin by going down a quick history of Waluigi that leads to Sakurai's distaste for him. For those who don't know the origins of Waluigi, Waluigi originally was just a character made for Mario Tennis. Everyone in Mario Tennis had a partner except for Peach and Wario, so Nintendo decided to bring back Daisy from Super Mario Land and decided to make an anti-Luigi, similar to how Wario was the anti-Mario, and thus Waluigi was born. Ever since Mario Tennis, Daisy and Waluigi have been staples of Mario spin-offs. While Daisy was actually popular to Western audiences, Waluigi for many years was seen as very annoying, lacking a personality, underdeveloped, and just filler to add on to a story. At least Daisy wasn't a main series title and had somewhat of a story and a personality, being this cutesy tomboy. But Waluigi was just made to fill space. In 2008, Cracked listed Waluigi as number 3 in the list of 15 most annoying video game characters of all time, referring to Waluigi as the biggest piece of shit character of all time and an abomination. But like anything pointless and dumb, it eventually gains a cult following. Back in 2009, the Super Smash Bros. Inspired webcomics Brawl in the Family, made by Matthew Toronto, included Waluigi as an April Fool's joke, renaming the comic Waluigi and the Family. These comics gave Waluigi an odd but quirky personality that kept him coming back, then popularizing the catchphrase, Waluigi time. From this point onward, Waluigi would eventually gain meme status, and he's still a relevant meme today, as he only grows stronger as time progresses. This is extended to a Waluigi DeviantArt fan club called Walu Club, who draw art that you would only expect from the Waluigi fandom, Tumblr blogs dedicated full blog pages to Waluigi, songs remixed with Waluigi, GIFs, Twitter using him to explain their hateful conduct policy, and even a 4th grader writing an ode to Waluigi and winning a national writing contest in Canada. That's crazy. When I was in kindergarten, I wrote a full love letter to Mario as an assignment, and my teacher, no lie, called my parents to come into the school so she could tell them that I was obsessed with video games and that it was a problem. Yet this kid wins an entire award, a national award to be exact. I digress. Back in 2011, Mario Kart 7 was released for Nintendo 3DS, and although the course Waluigi Pinball was playable, Waluigi himself was not. Waluigi fans were outraged at the absence of their favorite character. And to make matters worse, Metal Mario and Honey Queen from Super Mario Galaxy were playable. Back before the release of Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS, Waluigi was on some people's wish list, and those people were disappointed when he was not present on the Smash 4 roster, instead being an assist trophy once again. But that did not stop fans from still wanting him to be in Smash when the Smash ballot opened up, asking fans who they wanted to see as DLC for Smash 4. Although the ballot results were never revealed, Waluigi fans were once again disappointed when he was not DLC. And to be honest, I don't know if Waluigi fans expected the developers to just pull Waluigi from the assist trophies into a character after the game has already been out for a while. I don't know. Fast forward to 2018, we get the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate teaser, where fans were speculating if this game was going to be a port of Smash 4 or an entirely new game. Waluigi fans weren't even worried about that, as they were really hoping that at E3, when they released the roster, that Waluigi would finally be a part of that, letting their voice be heard on Twitter and other social media platforms. And this is where the trolling begins. In case you didn't know, Sakurai is well aware of the massive desire for Waluigi in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And in an interview with Waypoint, Reggie Fils-Aimé says, "We look at all the feedback and share with the devs, and certainly Mr. Sakurai will be well aware of the groundswell of support that appeared for Waluigi, and in the end, it's his decision to make." So at E3, the famous Everyone Is Here trailer is shown for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and shows that every single character from Smash's history of playable characters is here, but no sight of Waluigi. And to rub it in even more, Daisy has her own character in the game, despite having the same level of use in Mario games as Waluigi nowadays. So now every Mario spin-off staple character is here. Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Rosalina, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, Wario, Bowser, even Bowser Jr., everyone but Waluigi. And to add insult to injury, when Sakurai shows us that assist trophies can be defeated, not only does Sakurai deconfirm Waluigi to be playable, he also makes Waluigi the first example of assist trophies that can be beaten, as Marth just smashes Waluigi off the stage. So this further upsets Waluigi fans as they continue to take over social media with more Waluigi memes and demanding he be put in Smash. So at this point, Sakurai must be thinking, wow, I give you every single character ever playable in Smash, including Snake and even Pichu of all characters, then I even give you Ridley, a character you've been largely requesting since Melee, and now you guys still are dissatisfied because I didn't include a meme? So the trolling continues. Another Nintendo Direct happens later on, and during this Direct, Sakurai is once again talking about Smash. As he's talking about Smash, yellow and purple chairs are sitting in the background. This leads to speculation that this could be a hint at Waluigi being playable in Smash. Now, personally, if you ask me, I didn't think this was a means to hint at Waluigi. I mean, Wario wears yellow and purple. I don't even see why this would even mean Waluigi. But this also could have been a troll to Waluigi fans, and it worked because Waluigi fans went to Twitter to share their hopes, rising once again that Waluigi is being foreshadowed to be playable in Smash Ultimate. If you recall the first Smash Ultimate E3 trailer, Sakurai said,
"We've made including every single fighter ever our #1 goal, so I'm kind of hoping you aren't expecting too many new challengers."
But this did not become the case, as Sakurai continued to add more characters to the Smash roster. This led to Waluigi fans becoming more hopeful that Waluigi could be playable, and continuing to harass Sakurai about Waluigi. And while many people who hated the Waluigi for Smash movement, which would attack those who would post about him, they too were demanding characters themselves. Some of the most popular characters being demanded were Shadow the Hedgehog, Isaac from Golden Sun, Geno from Super Mario RPG, and Banjo-Kazooie. Although Sakurai was bent on getting Waluigi fans, he is well aware of fans of these characters being annoying as well, especially Geno, who has been requested for almost as long as Ridley. Knuckles was shown to be an assist trophy, and it seemed like Shadow was being replaced, as he was previously an assist trophy for the past 2 Smash titles. Fans started to speculate that Shadow could be playable as an Echo Fighter. Why else would they replace Shadow for Knuckles, and why else would they introduce the Echo Fighter? Shadow fans were getting really excited for this. Meanwhile, there's been no signs of Isaac, who was also an assist trophy for the past couple entries in the series. While these fans keep putting Waluigi down and these characters up, a supposed leak was released. This leak showed a picture of the final Super Smash Bros. Ultimate roster, and in this leaked image, it had several characters revealed to be part of the roster. Those characters were Ken from Street Fighter, Mac Ryder, Chorus Kids from Rhythm Heaven, Banjo-Kazooie, Geno from Super Mario RPG, Isaac from Golden Sun, and Shadow the Hedgehog from Sonic. These fans believed it so much and were stoked to hear their favorite characters were in the game, while Waluigi was not. We're finally getting Geno, we're finally getting Isaac, we're finally getting Shadow. And while it is entirely possible that Sakurai may have something to do with this leak, I really doubt he did, and I'm not going to say he did. I think it's unfair to point any fingers. I don't like this, even though that's kind of what this video is, but there's an extent that I'm going to go, and I'm not going to pass that extent. But the leak was very believable. Ken seemed like a good fit for an Echo Fighter, so he wouldn't make Ryu look so alone in this game. Mac Ryder, Chorus Kid would be some of the very obscure picks which every Smash entry has, like Ness and Captain Falcon in 64, Mr. Game & Watch, Dr. Mario and Ice Climbers in Melee, Rob and Pit in Brawl, Wii Fit Trainer and Duck Hunt in Smash 4, and now these guys in Ultimate. Shadow would make sense in Smash as an Echo Fighter to Sonic. Isaac has always been a popular underground pick, and Geno has been requested for over a decade, and since we have Ridley, it's totally possible. Most likely, Sakurai didn't have anything to do with it. However, if he hypothetically did, it would make my next part of the Sakurai trolling analysis even better. This leak was released right before the final Smash Direct, so fans were looking very forward to the Smash Direct, which would be the last one, and Sakurai knew what fans were expecting to see at this Direct. So when Sakurai revealed the first new addition to Smash Ultimate, he revealed Ken from Street Fighter. So at this point, fans are like, yes, this leak has to be true. And we're getting all these characters in this leak. And fans, after this, were super excited. But then, Incineroar comes out, who had no part in the leak. And then he beats up Ken, which becomes a metaphor for Sakurai beating up the expectations he has built so high for fans and destroys their hopes. After Incineroar's trailer is finished, Sakurai then shows more assist trophies, and who's here? Shadow and Isaac. The dream is dead. Banjo fans may have a chance for DLC, but we'll have to wait and see that one. Hold up. Sakurai has not forgotten about Waluigi. He announces one last character. One last character that closes the entire Smash roster until DLC. He then says, and now someone you've been requesting from the Mario series. Okay, maybe he didn't say that last bit, but man, it would have been perfect if he did. This character has to be a Mario character, considering they're showing us Mario and Luigi on a Mario stage. And what do we have here? The Piranha Plants. The Piranha Plants. The final middle finger, the final spit on the face to Waluigi fans. And while, yes, Petey Piranha has been playable in Mario spin-offs before, the vanilla, basic Piranha Plant has never been playable in a Mario entry ever. Yet, somehow, he is playable in Super Smash Bros. And not Waluigi. Piranha Plants is a better representation of Mario than Waluigi. Sakurai would have much rather put the effort into making a character that doesn't even move in his normal game than Waluigi. Was this troll expensive? Maybe. Was this petty on Sakurai's part? Absolutely. Would Piranha Plant have even been a character if it weren't for Waluigi fans? Probably not. But this just goes to show Sakurai's hatred for Waluigi and the fandom. Oh, and one last thing. I know that this is a very small detail, but it is worth noting. In previous Smash titles, Luigi's alternate costume would be one that would resemble Waluigi, since it's purple and has the yellow L. But in this one, Sakurai changed that yellow L to a purple L. You may be thinking that's a bit of a stretch, but why else would he do that? What other reason would he change that yellow L to purple? Is there any other reason other than just to spite Waluigi fans? Now they can't even pretend that they're gonna play as Waluigi? Now here's something to consider. Waluigi is really only popular to Western players. We see him as this huge meme and we want him in Smash, but Japan doesn't really get it. Sakurai doesn't really get it.
just a filler character to them who has not been in any main series game. Rewinding back to the Smash ballot that I talked about earlier, it was speculated in Japan that this chart was the result of the Smash ballot. King K. Rool, who was actually on the Smash Ultimate roster, was on top. Waluigi, nowhere to be found on here. They don't really care about Waluigi like the US cares about him. So it makes sense that Sakurai doesn't really want him in Smash. So will we ever get Waluigi in Smash? No, probably not in this game. Probably not. But maybe one day. Maybe in Smash 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or who knows. Do you guys actually want Waluigi in Smash? Let me know in the comments below whether you want him in Smash or not. And if you don't want Waluigi in Smash, let us know why you think Piranha Plant is actually a better representation of Mario than Waluigi. I'd love to see that, and that argument that it might spark. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, please. It would help us out, and if you want to see more content from us, we play games, we also do more videos like this, subscribe, and hit the bell so that way you get notified. This is Matt from the 3 Stock, and I am out. Have a great day.